Parents started out of my personal wish to see Kenyan women empowered, particularly young mothers. I was then a very young mother, newly married with very young children, and I often felt that I really didn't have a lot of sources of information in terms of bringing up children, in terms of nurturing relationships. I was in a young marriage, it needed to be nurtured. And out of my need to do that, and out of the experience I had as a journalist, and also coming out of the International Women's Conference in 1985, I needed to do something. And Parents was the magazine that I started.
Parents has been keeping up. We have moved from black and white photos to colored photos. The font for the body copy in terms of how we do the headlines, sub-headlines, blurb, and body text has evolved immensely. The most important thing about going to press is ensuring that high standards are not only met. We have never missed an issue going to the stands because of press issue. And it's because the team and our service providers have always made things work.
Our advertisers have worked with us through this journey, and of course we'll not be where we are without them. We have built very strong working relationships and of course supported each other to form very strong brands, of course across the board.
I've brought in younger people to work with me because I know young people are very resourceful. Their thinking is more modern than our thinking, and they really contribute a great deal to what we're trying to do. And in particular, when you talk about families and strengthening them and looking at the issues that our country is facing, I think a lot of times we are talking to the young people instead of actually discussing with them issues.
I have a young, vibrant editorial team. I have individuals who are willing to break boundaries, individuals who are willing to go out of their comfort zones to ensure that our stories are fresh, crisp, and each and every of our audience can relate with.
And the most important lesson is to ensure whatever you are doing, you remain relevant. The parent we started with 30 years ago is not the parent of today. The parent of today has got so much more information, so many sources of information that we cannot treat them the way we treated the parents we were addressing in those many years.
We are a 360 magazine, in that anyone from the age of 15 and above can be able to find something worthwhile for themselves. As a magazine, we've placed ourselves such that we do not lose out on the opportunities that is available online. We have a very vibrant social media pages. We have ParentsAfrica, that is our Twitter page. We have Parents Magazine Kenya, which is our Facebook page.
One does not realize how powerful media can be. And media is extremely powerful. I know Parents has changed lives in this country.
I am the mother to Marcy, who was diagnosed with severe hearing loss when she was 1 year, 6 months old. Marcy needed a very expensive surgery at that particular moment. She needed a cochlear implant, a very new technology in our country. And I approached Parents Magazine seeking help in terms of broadcasting the message of the plight, Marcy's plight, so that we could get people who could come in and help us raise the huge amount that was required. So Parent took up the initiative to visit Marcy at our home, did a story that was on May 2015, and helped us to reach out to many citizens who could give out whatever small amount they could so that they could help us raise the 2.5 million that was required for Marcy's surgery.
When I look back at the number of very successful people who have passed through my hands, and there are many from leaders in the church to media people, I feel very proud. I didn't start Parents to mentor people because that actually was not the objective. Well, the objective was to do a successful magazine. But people came along, people joined me, and I saw potential in them and I mentored them. My vision for parents 30 years on is that it should continue to grow. It should continue to be dynamic, and it should continue to serve the parents of this country.
To know that we made a difference in someone's life through the story that we told, we inspired someone, we encouraged someone, that to us just defines everything that we do. And so for the next 30 and more years to come, we look forward to doing this, and cheers to parents.